What if you lost your job tomorrow? What if your car broke down or a medical bill showed up out of nowhere? Would you survive, or would your finances collapse? Most people think they're ready, but when life hits, they're left scrambling. Today, we're diving into the one thing standing between you and financial disaster: an emergency fund. How much do you really need? How do you build it fast? And where do you keep it? This isn't just about saving money. It's about saving your future. Stay until the end, because this one decision can save you years of financial regret. Chapter 1. Why you need an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. One second you're fine, and the next you're facing a $3,000 car repair. Or worse. According to a recent survey, over 60% of people can't cover a $1,000 emergency without borrowing. That's not just risky. That's dangerous. Here's what happens without an emergency fund. You go into credit card debt. You take out bad loans. You get trapped in a financial spiral that's hard to escape. Think of your emergency fund as a financial seatbelt. You don't need it every day, but when you do, it can save your life. Chapter 2, the magic number. How much you really need. You've heard the advice, set 3 to 6 months of expenses. But what does that actually mean? Let's break it down. If your monthly essentials like rent, food, utilities, insurance cost you $2,000, then 3 months equals $6,000, 6 months equals $12,000. But here's the real question. Do you need that much? If you're single, renting, and can move back with parents, you might only need $3,000 to $5,000. If you have a family, mortgage, and dependents, you might need $15,000 or more. If you freelance or have a regular income, go for 6 to 12 months of expenses. Seriously, the right amount depends on your job stability, number of dependents, monthly obligations, health risks, and even your location. Bottom line, start with $1,000, then work your way up to 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Chapter 3. Emergency Fund Savings. Here's a mistake people make. They think their emergency fund is the same as their savings. Wrong. Emergency fund is for unexpected, urgent, unavoidable expenses. Savings is for planned expenses, assesses, a new phone, vacation, or holiday gifts. Using your emergency fund for a birthday party is like using your fire extinguisher to water your plants. It defeats the purpose. Chapter 4. Where to keep it. So where should this money live? Not under your mattress, not in the stock market, not in your checking account where it's too easy to spend. You want accessibility plus safety plus a bit of interest. Here are 3 top options. High-yield savings account. Best mix of access and growth. Money market account. Slightly higher yield, still accessible. Separate bank on keeps temptation away. Whatever you choose, make sure it's liquid. You need to be able to pull that money within 24 hours. Chapter 5. How to build it. Even if you're broke, think you can't build an emergency fund because you're broke? Think again. Here's a step-by-step plan. Step 1. Start small. Set a goal of just $500 to $1,000. This builds momentum. Step 2. Automate it. Set up an automatic transfer. $5, $10, $20. Every week, you won't even notice it. Step 3. Cut and redirect. Cancel unused subscriptions. Eat out less. Sell stuff you don't use. Redirect those funds straight into your emergency fund. Step 4. Side hustle. Even an extra $100 a month from freelancing, deliveries, or flipping items can speed things up. Step 5. Treat it like a bill. Pay your emergency fund like you pay your rent. No excuses. Small, consistent actions equals big results. Chapter 6. The psychology behind emergency funds. Let's talk mindset. When you have an emergency fund, you sleep better. You make smarter decisions. You avoid desperation moves like payday loans or borrowing from friends. You feel in control. It's not just money, it's peace of mind. And that changes everything, from your mental health to your relationships. Money problems break up couples. But a good emergency fund, it buys you options, dignity, and security. Chapter 7. What counts as an emergency? Here's a rule of thumb. If it's unexpected, necessary, and urgent, it qualifies. Job loss. Car repairs, you need to drive to work. Medical expenses. Emergency home repairs, like burst pipes. Concert tickets. Black Friday deals. Upgrading your phone. I had a bad day online shopping. Keep your emergency fund sacred. Chapter 8. What happens when you use it? So you've used your emergency fund. Now what? That's exactly what it's for. Don't feel guilty. But now it's recovery mode. Pause your investing temporarily. Redirect any extra income back into your emergency fund. Set a mini goal. Replace what you used within 2 to 3 months. The faster you refill it, the safer you are. Chapter 9. Leveling up, beyond. The basics. Once you've built a 3-6-month fund, what's next? Now you get to play offense. Start investing aggressively. Build sinking funds for future big expenses, like a car, wedding, house. Create multiple income streams so you're never caught off guard again. Your emergency fund gives you a foundation. From there, you build your financial empire. Chapter 10. Emergency fund in different life stages. Your emergency fund needs will evolve. College student, $500, $1,000 is a great start. Young couple, aim for 3 months of shared expenses. With kids, go big, 6 months minimum. Business owner, a freelancer, 6 to 12 months. Your income isn't guaranteed. Retired? Keep a cash buffer for sudden health costs or market downturns. Tailor it to your life, not someone else's. Conclusion. Build it before you need it. An emergency fund is not just a line in your budget. It's your lifeline when life gets real. It keeps you from panic, from debt, from destruction. Start small, stay consistent, because the best time to build your emergency fund was yesterday. The second best time? Right now.